是为公历2021年2月13日，农历辛丑年正月初2日吉时，雪梨中华佛学会明月居士林贡献香花五谷庆事，皇天后福，一切神奇。 为澳洲国泰民安祈福文书，浩浩元王为
New Southwest of 2021. Australia Chinese Buddhist Society New Year Hong Kong. And now offering good food and drinks together of the pure land. Australians are a good progress yet to come. Long life to everyone gets promoted. All the to come to in the year of On behalf of the Australian China Buddhist Society,明月居士林
干戈一情永息。我们祈求三法下培，让世界的人民更加幸福快乐。我们希望祈求2021年，让大家过一个安心、平安、吉祥、幸福的一年。谢谢大家。
Most venerable, to all the members of the Sangha here at the temple, to James Chan, to Vincent Hong, to all the members of the Australian Buddhist Society, to all the esteemed politicians that have come out to support our local community and support this temple. There's too many to mention, but I think the fact that they're all here really shows the high regard that they hold the community here in our city. Also to my councillor colleagues, Dai Lee and Adrian Wong, and to Nathan Pickett visiting from Liverpool as well. Today is a time that our community comes together to celebrate a tradition that is important to all those from Southeast Asian communities. But it's a tradition that as a council we have embraced, we have taken upon us as our own celebration, because we know how important it is to have hope, prosperity, and to be able to come together to share each other's traditions. After all, this is the foundation of what our city has been built upon. It doesn't matter where people have come from. We've got more than 130 different communities in our city. Doesn't matter if you came from a city, but we can't celebrate the things that are important to us. We really can't celebrate anything at all. So on behalf of Fairfield City Council, can I just wish each and every one of you a very happy Lunar New Year this year. A year, of course, we pray for good health, first and foremost, prosperity, and hope that 2020 will be a better year for all our community. Tung Fei Choi, Chuk Mang Namoi.
Cung仔未有主席，
攞唔晒啊！佢話有咁應該唯有。
very bad. I hope get over and start improvement. I think all tough, so we can manage that. Good healthy and good family, and most important is, you know, if we love each other. I do find that I think this virus to make the change of the world. I hope everyone learn, you know, everything is not important. I think to keep the love each other, and then I want, hopefully, the whole world, there's no color, no discrimination. We all human, we all the same. So I wish everyone love each other, and then this world will give more peace and love. I think the virus is a punishment from the Buddha, from the Lord. You know, good lesson to the people who do the wrong thing. So, you know, start from this year, everyone love each other. All the best, and keep good health. Thank you.
各位法師、各位長官、各位社團領袖、各位嘉賓、各位全界嘅好朋友，大家早晨。在此用我代表明月居士林祝賀新年，祝大家新年快樂，身體健康。首先，好多謝大家喺疫情之下仍然嚟到支持我哋，同時亦好多謝市長 Frank 同埋在座各位對我哋嘅鼓勵。喺你哋嘅鼓勵之下，我本能嘅上下都會繼續努力為大眾服務。喺過去嘅一年，因為疫情嘅關係，我哋大家都面對困難，而家起平安度過，希望新嘅一年為大家帶來新嘅希望。今年係牛年，牛係一種好勤勞嘅動物，默默耕耘，而為大家帶來收穫。雖然而家疫情都未仲穩定，相信新年後在世界各國嘅努力下，為大家帶來平安健康。金牛亦都代表財富嘅來源，希望新嘅一年喺世界經濟復甦，人民生活恢復正常，安居樂業。亦祝願世界各界民安，風調雨順，使人人都生活幸福愉快。最後希望喺三寶嘅加持之下，大家有一個愉快嘅新年，身體健康，有一個更豐盛嘅人生。阿彌陀佛 ，Thank you。
To the Mayor, Frank Carboni, Mayor of Fairfield, to future Mayor of Liverpool, Nathan Haggerty and his wife Christy, to all my parliamentary colleagues. As was said earlier, the fact that all our colleagues have turned up here today really shows how much we value the Mingulay Temple and the Australian Chinese Buddhist Society. Vincent Kong as President, my older brother James Chan as Chairman. $100,000 for the Wolsey Park Bush Topico. All up, the Chinese community of Western Sydney raised $500,000, or almost $500,000. So that's an extraordinary contribution of our Australian Chinese community. And I know, like Anne and I, we have the honour of representing one of the larger Chinese. Can I just leave you with a couple of words? Some li fai lok, kung yi fat choi, some tai din hong, man shi yui.
Welcome. Can I start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we all meet today and recognise that this is and always will be Aboriginal land. To Vincent and to James and to all of the volunteers and the venerable members of the temple, can I thank you for always making all of us, all of my parliamentary colleagues and councillors welcome, your willingness to so generously share your love for everybody's heritage here. It's just a really uplifting place to be. The last event that I went to last year before we all had to socially distance was this event. And even though 2020 was a really awful year for most of us, it was a wonderful way to go into that year with that hope and generosity. So can I also, as Chris said, congratulate your temple and your part of our community for all the things that you always do. You're always there if someone's in need, and from where we come from, that is really helpful and wonderful. Congratulations. And
Happy
I'm
New
here
Year.
representing the Leader of the Opposition, Jodie Mackay, and all my Labor caucus colleagues, who there's so many of here today. I represent the seat of Auburn. Auburn has 18% Chinese population. It's one of the biggest, it's the biggest Chinese population in the state. And when we had the COVID-19 outbreak in Berala, we had tremendous difficulties because, of course, the Chinese community were being charged large amounts to get their COVID-19 testing, and that was impacting on them. So it's good it's the year of the ox, because this year's going to be hard work getting through the vaccine rollout, in particular in our Chinese community, making sure that everybody is covered, particularly those that don't have Medicare cards. It's going to be a big issue for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Mingyu Temple today to a celebration of the Year of the Ox, the New Year, the Chinese New Year. Can I thank James Chan and Vincent Kong for the kind invitation for me to be here with you today? Can I thank my parliamentary colleagues who are all here, federal and state, who are here today, the councillors that are here from various councils.
Thank you, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I too would like to acknowledge traditional owners of the land and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. To our good friends from the Australian Chinese Buddhist Society, of course, to my good brother over there, James Chan, to Vincent Kong, to Sam, to Alan, to Tony, to all the volunteers, to everyone that makes this event always happen every single year. It doesn't matter whether it's rain, hail or shine, the event always happens and the blessings do flow.
Well, it's wonderful to be here, and it's a wonderful time to think that it's been a whole year since we've tried to celebrate this last year, and this time we have the rains instead of the bushfires. Firstly, I want to acknowledge the Master of Honourable, the Venerables rather, and it's wonderful to be at the...
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute honour and delight to be here at the Mingyu Temple. And thank you to both James and Vincent for your hospitality today, and of course for inviting each of us. Thank you to the Mayor as well, and to all my state and federal colleagues and the councillors that are here as well. As others before me have said, everybody is so delighted to be here today and to join with our Chinese community out here in southwest Sydney in celebrating the Year of the Ox. So thank you very much for the kind invitation here today, and I wish all of you a very happy New Year and Kung Hei Fat Joy. Thank you very much.
可以添食，可以添食。
Thank you very much.
So we don't need to buy it.